Hello, hello, and the happiest of Halloweens to our dear readers in Taos and around the area. This is Cody Hooks, Senior Reporter and Assistant Editor at the Taos News, and here's what we're working on for the week. Quickly, a friendly reminder that early voting is underway and continues through Saturday. If you don't make it by then, Election Day is November 6th. In the news, we have continuing coverage of the people vying for power in the general election, including profiles and other campaign issues. I've got a story this week on election security and what local and state officials are doing to make sure hackers don't make it into our election system. In the courts, Christian Orozco appeared for a district court jury trial Tuesday for his part in a 2017 kidnapping case. The first day of trial was rocky. Orozco had an outburst when the teenage girl he allegedly kidnapped took the stand to testify. Judge Sarah Bacchus halted the trial to give him time to calm down and talk with his defense attorney, who urged him to accept a plea deal that's been on the table for months. Orozco refused, and the trial went ahead. A jury is expected to return a verdict on the case before the end of the week. And be aware that construction on Paseo del Pueblo will continue well into 2019 as the Department of Transportation works to update sidewalks and crossings along our one main road. Town and DOT officials encourage drivers to remain safe during the construction and also to find alternate routes if possible. This week, Tempo's cover story takes an extensive look at the Harwood Museum's winter exhibits. The Blood Museum will debut shows this weekend, focusing on the Helen Wolitzer legacy, Taos Pueblo artist Pop Chile, and others. There's another big event happening just down south of us, the annual Dixon Studio Tour, a huge exposition featuring stops at dozens of studios in 5 different communities in the Embudo Valley. Tempo editor Rick Romancito also has coverage of the Lumina Sculpture Garden's reopening, Pros Month at Somos, a new director for the Taos School of Music, and, of course, Dia de los Muertos. And in case you haven't noticed, Rick's movie reviews haven't completely disappeared. You can read Rick's astute and timely reviews exclusively online at taosnews.com. In the business world, Mattress Mary is expanding her business and plans to take over the former Greystone furniture store on Paseo del Pueblo Sur sometime in December. In lifestyles, with Halloween and Dia de los Muertos upon us, and with Thanksgiving not far off, it's a good time to cook up a feast. Food columnist Lucy Herman brings us savory recipes for a complete vegetarian meal to celebrate the fall-time holidays, along with her tips for a perfect turkey. Plus, Taos sommelier Molly Steinbach has some tips on the best wine to pair with such an autumnal meal. In sports, the Taos Tigers came off a tough loss to St. Pius to soundly beat Poake. They travel to Bernalillo for their final game before the state playoffs. Soccer, volleyball, and cross-country teams for our 3 county school districts all have final season games coming up, and then the big show at state. See our sports section for all the sports news that's fit to print. Weather is at the top of our website. It's blistery today, but should clear up for the rest of the week. And here's what's up in the astrology. 2 retrograding planets, Venus and Uranus, re-enter the path of their former sojourns. Whatever lessons those 2 planets have about striving for justice, for balance, and striving to make sense of the shocking events that keep upending our world are sure to be up for review in our personal and collective lives. On that note, I offer my deepest condolences after Saturday's deadly massacre at a synagogue in Pittsburgh. Let us remember that anti-Semitism and white supremacy are still at work in our society, but so too is the strength of community and collective solidarity. That's it for this week. Thank you everyone for supporting a free and independent press right here in northern New Mexico. Bueno, bye.